Hey guys, and welcome back to another audit. Now, something a little bit different for today's audit than what I normally do. And when I say different, basically I visited a small town called Nelson and I did the usual stuff. I went to the police station, which by the way was probably the most smallest, boring looking police station I've ever visited, because there was just nothing going on. I even nipped inside and there was nobody on the desk. So I'm not even going to bother including that. And the other reason why I'm not going to include it is because I went around the town, did a bit of caught a bit of footage, but I headed to a supermarket and I stood outside a supermarket, and let's just say the security weren't too good with me. The security guard are going to need a little bit of maybe training, a bit of a touch up on, how to interact with the public. However, the manager who come out, he was called Matt, and he was awesome with me. He was so professional, and it was a very, very long but interesting interaction on both parts. And because he was wearing a mask and there was a lot going on, I couldn't really make out 100% what he was saying, but he kept saying, you need a GDPR, you need a GDPR, and I couldn't hear it at the time. So watching back my footage and obviously listening back to it and double, making sure and everything, a GDPR only applies to a business such as yourself and not somebody independent like me. So Matt, learning curves on both parts, but as I say, you were very professional, you were very friendly with me, so big thumbs up to Matt. And yeah, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe as always, and check it out. Hi. Pardon?
Please don't do it. You're not allowed to do that.
Why? Sorry, I can't hear you that over your face.
It's a private place. You can't do that.
It's not private though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
So the public haven't got access to it?
No, I'm stopping you anyway.
Pardon?
I'm security. I'm stopping you. Please
Well,
stop
you can't stop me, can
Please
you?
stop it.
You can't stop me, can you?
No.
You can't stop me though, can you?
Oh, don't try to wind me up.
Well, then go back in there. I'm not inside. That's your job in there, not out here.
This is our promises,
Yeah, but it's publicly accessible. Am I breaking the law? Am I breaking the law?
Please stop it.
Am I breaking the law?
I'm not saying anything, but stop it.
If I'm not breaking the law, then what's the issue?
Don't do it. I'm not allowing you to do my
Well,
video.
you haven't got a say in that.
I'm telling you, leave it.
Go inside. See, I think your colleagues know. I think your colleagues know you're best just going inside. You approached me, didn't you? You approached me. You can go away any minute. Go join your colleagues back inside where your job is. Thank you. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Hi. Yeah, I'm good. Just hobby, really.
It's just a hobby?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, like GDPR and stuff like data protection, what's happening with it? You know, people don't may not want to be filmed and
But
stuff.
they're out in public.
Yeah, but still people, for GDPR purposes, they don't know where that's going.
Do they get our permission off your cameras that are filming us?
That's for security and safety.
Well, this is for my safety.
That's for your safety.
Yeah, I mean, look at this now. Look at this.
What are you doing with the footage?
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, that's fine. But obviously, GDPR, like, you know, people have got to, you know, usually got to sign, haven't you, to say that?
No, not really. Not out in public, you don't.
It's GDPR laws.
No, it's not. It's not out in public. Because the CCTV cameras everywhere, filming everyone.
Those cameras are for people's safety. If you're saying that's for your safety,
yeah,
that's all right. We'll stick with that then. That's fine.
Well, there you go then. But I mean, it could be a number one, a million and one reasons why it's for, you know.
It could be, but like I said, if you were to look into GDPR law, that's what it states. It does state that because.
But I'm guessing that's probably inside there, not on
GDPR
out in
is just
public.
A law. GDPR is just a law. If you were to Google GDPR,
but it's not illegal to film out in public, though. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah.
So there you go then.
But all I'm saying is just concern. Obviously, if customers are coming in the store and going, well, there's somebody outside filming. It's causing a bit of concern with the customers.
Yeah, well, they can be concerned, but it's unfortunately like I said, they're on cameras everywhere. So
yeah, but like I said, those cameras there are for safety, aren't they? When somebody's kind of stood just like with a camera, it's a little
I know,
bit of a
but it's
strange
not really
situation,
much difference in me filming and them cameras filming.
Those cameras are like for an organisation, do you know what I mean? You're just a personal person who's just like filming these people, but these people are coming in and they're saying I feel a bit uncomfortable because there's someone filming outside. So that's the only reason we've come out.
I feel uncomfortable with Christmas jumpers, but it's not against the law, is it?
Hey, it's not law.
I mean, you've been very nice. I'm not going to lie, you've been very nice, but
I need to put my lights on.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's a bit cool. That's a bit better. But yeah, it's just a bit of B-roll footage. It's nothing sinister, you know. People.
The problem we've got is the people that are coming in.
So which one is it? The colleagues or the people coming in?
I've got colleagues complaining on they don't want to be filmed.
Right, but unfortunately, that's like I say, when you're out in public, you're on cameras everywhere you go. So.
But like I said, these ones are for safety. Nobody knows what's happening with this. That's the
I know. Well,
that's the only reason come out.
It's like I say, unless I'm breaking the law, which I'm not doing, then this is perfectly allowed. Yeah.
So if we were to call the police,
they won't be able to do out. They won't be able to do out.
The thing is, we don't want that to happen, do we?
Yeah, I know. Well, because it'd be a waste of police time, wouldn't it? Really, because you phone the police when there's an emergency. Is there an emergency here?
There's not an emergency.
Right. Well, there we go then.
There's a bit of concern for colleagues and customers, isn't there? And like you said, I've come out here and I've not.
Yeah. I know. You've been good. You've been nice. You've been nice.
But all I'm saying is that if we've got customers coming in, it's just not nice, you know what I mean?
I know, there's a lot of things in this world that aren't nice, so that's the thing. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. All I'm doing is, this is my hobby. I'm out doing something I enjoy doing in these hard times.
Do that hobby somewhere else?
Well, I do it everywhere, that's the thing. There's no difference doing it here or at another supermarket or in the middle of the town centre.
Can you not go and do that somewhere else? Just because it's causing some concern?
Well, it can cause concern anywhere. These customers can be somewhere else, so, you know.
They're coming in there and they're saying, well, there's somebody outside filming. And
well, you just say she's not doing anything wrong, she's not breaking the law. That's if they do complain to you.
It's breaking their GDPR rights, that's what it's breaking. It is.
I'm going to start recording, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. See, so like this is what I'm saying. Have you got my permission? I'm sure he's going to catch people walking past on my camera.
He's let you know, haven't he? That's different.
So you are recording everybody that's coming in this shop.
How do you know what I am actually recording though?
So anyway, this is
yeah, exactly. You're presuming right now. You're presuming.
We are all presuming right now. Yeah.
So that's what I mean. All I'm doing is just study, yeah? Filming the entrance, not breaking the law. You know what I mean? So you know, it's a bit silly, isn't it? People overreact to silly little things, and you know.
I completely understand, but obviously the people that are coming in and saying, you know, they've got some concerns about these.
How many people have come in and said there's someone filming out there? Honestly.
There's about I'd say
I've
about
literally just got here.
About 7 since I've come. It's just a strange thing, though.
Yeah, it is, it is, but it's, but why is photography so strange? I don't understand that. I find being a retail manager strange.
I think because,
What is it about? Do you know what public photography is?
well, no, 'cause I don't know too much about
Well,
photography.
that's what I mean. So you find it strange because you don't know much about it, do you? So
What I do know is I do know about some GDPR stuff, okay, and I do know that like what he did, like you've got to ask for permission to share stuff. Again, we don't know where this stuff's going.
you don't, but you don't need to
know.
ask people's permission when you're out in public, though. That's what public photography is. When they're in public, you don't need to ask people's permission.
And that's true, is that?
Yeah.
And so if I was to pull up GDPR law, it'll say that you can take pictures of people in the public.
Look up public photography laws.
Oh, I will do. I guess, you know, could you not just go and do it somewhere else?
Well, I don't have to. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to. I can do it anywhere I want. Anywhere that's publicly accessible.
If these people keep coming in and they keep saying it, like I said, we don't want to cause any
Right,
distress
but
to anybody.
if someone come up to me and said, "Can you politely not film me?" I'd respect that and not film them.
Okay.
But their concern of me filming isn't an issue because I'm not breaking the law, like I say.
So are you videoing or are you just taking photos?
Both.
And like I said, what will you do with that?
Like I say, I'm not quite sure yet.
You're not sure? Well, you just do this around everywhere?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
Can I call you dog?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you have been very nice. You have been very lovely. A lot of people are a little bit more aggressive with the manner they come out and
Listen, I
yeah.
completely understand what you're kind of doing. I think it's just the problem we've got is it causes concern.
I know, and again, but like I said, if you were to phone the police, that'd be a waste of police time because, like I said, police attend to emergencies and people that have broken the law.
We don't want to phone the police.
No, well that's it. That's good then. That's good. But yeah, I wouldn't be doing this if I weren't. If I were breaking the law, you know.
Just because obviously you're on Morrisons, and these people are coming in. They just want to get the shopping. And they're thinking,
See, now
why?
this is what people say. This may be private property to Morrisons. However, because it's publicly accessible, I can gain access to here and stand here and take pictures. And if you were to phone the police, then the only thing they could do is give us a civil trespass.
Customers that coming in are saying to us in there, saying I feel a little bit uncomfortable if someone's videoing me.
You just say, unfortunately, you can't do anything about it.
And say, listen, I don't want to be videoed. Would you then not video?
Yeah, if they were respectful and they said, please don't put my face on your camera, then, you know, that's a different matter. But, I mean, if someone came up and they were aggressive at me and they attacked me, then obviously I'd be catching an assault, you know what I mean?
We don't want anybody to be aggressive.
Well, exactly. But it can happen. That's what I mean, like security guards as well, security guards.
But do you not understand why these people would maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable being videoed?
Yeah. But I feel, like I say, I feel uncomfortable with a lot of things, you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. It's just a feeling. You know.
But it's a feeling, especially kind of like, you know, these shoppers just want to get in, they just want to get out.
But that's it. So they just keep doing it. It's 2 seconds. They walk past, they go in, they're on here for about 2 seconds. It's not like I'm stalking them and following them around with the camera on them at all times. You know what I mean?
See, you're not going to move for me, no. I've been nice to Anna. I have been nice to Anna.
I might do shortly. I'm just going to be here a little while and finish what I'm doing.
How long's a little while?
I don't know. Cool. I just want to know what the big issue is. I mean, I know you've been nice, but you're creating a mountain out of a molehill, really. That's all you're doing, and yeah.
Well, I'm not ever, because if I would have done it, I'd have come out here kicking and screaming, but I have to talk to you very calmly.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I respect that.
I'm not creating them out of a molehill.
Yeah,
All
that's
it
good.
is
That.
like, like you said, different people find different things weird.
Yeah,
We're all diverse.
Yeah.
We do different things. We enjoy different things.
And this is because you've not seen this happen a lot. I mean, if this were, let's put it this way, if this were the media, if this were the BBC News, you wouldn't question them, would you?
And I think that's probably something to do with the rights that they have in it and stuff.
Well, no, not really. It's if they were interviewing people and they stopped someone, then they'd have to get their consent because it'd be being put on the national TV.
Yeah.
But if they come and stood here with the cameras and just film people coming and going.
All I know from like sort of our GDPR rules and stuff like, so I'll tell you what my role is with Morrisons. I'm a community coach, so each store's got a community champion. Okay?
Yeah.
And we go and help people in the community, and I kind of support them. I'm just supporting the shop now just to help out. But we take photographs of all sorts of people, but we always got to ask for permission, you see.
What you're using them images for? A website?
They'll go on social media and stuff. So you have to, I guess the problem that we've got is that we just don't know what's happening with them. These people, it is just that odd situation.
It is, that's it.
Like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. And they can ask, if someone's that curious, they can come up and ask, like you've done, or, you know, if they ask, like I say, respectfully, not to put me on, I wouldn't do it. But you know, if they, like I say, if the security guard came out and attacked me, or someone attacked me, I'd, like you say, your cameras, it'd be my security then. You know what I mean?
That is for your own safety.
Yeah.
I would have thought that, I would have thought that police and all sorts would say that it'd be fine to video for safety reasons. Like, I mean, currently you're not doing that, you're currently just like, you are just videoing.
Exactly, I'm just filming, like, it's called B-roll footage, so I could stand here and I could speed it up and see how many people are coming and going at this, you know, period in time. It's harmless. It is harmless.
I completely understand all that. I get that, and like you said, you know, I've been reasonable. I think the concern, not even the concern that we are, we just, people are coming in a little bit upset by it, so they are. Colleagues have said it, and customers have both said it.
I have literally just been here 5 minutes, so that's quite shocking actually that they've complained after about 2 seconds of here.
They're in shock, won't they? Because they're not going to be used to somebody stood there with a...
But that's what I mean, but this is what I don't understand. This seems odd, and yet, like I say, if BBC were stood here with their big fancy cameras, nobody would batter an eyelid at that. In fact, everybody would be walking in going, hello mum, hello dad. Why with anybody else is that any different? It baffles me, and this is, to be honest with you, this is what I am actually trying to do, because I'm trying to make public photography more aware to people, and going out in public and saying, especially with what we're going through now, I'd love everybody to grab a camera and just go out and film everything, because you just don't know what you're going to come across on a day-to-day basis, and it's good footage to be able to look back on in years to come, say what happened, say what we went through, you know what I mean?
Listen, I get all that. Please, can you move? Please.
Really? Come on.
I'm pleading now with you as well.
I know. I feel so bad. I really feel bad. You have been. You're lovely. You really do.
Places up there, at least where you're not just like direct inside, like where you can still.
Yeah, but I want to stand here, and so because I can't see it from over there.
And you want to see 1999, and you want to.
Yeah, it's just to getting different angles. That's what I'm Kat.
Hi Kat, my name's Matt.
Right, so you're lovely. You are lovely. You are lovely.
Are you gonna move for me? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I've been
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
What about 5 more minutes? Because if you get loads of people coming in.
Well, then tell them to come up to me and ask me then. Tell them to come up to me if it's really that big of a deal.
When someone's coming in and they're going, oh, there's somebody outside filming, I don't feel overly comfortable with it.
Just tell them to carry on with the day, what they're doing. Tell them to carry on.
I'll say, go and tell Kat out there, get it sorted, get it moved on.
Yeah, go on. It's about people. It's about communication like this, isn't it? As well, opening communication. You know, I went to Bamber Bridge the other day, a few weeks ago, and I was filming the High Street, the town, and I was filming all the businesses and. It were like so many hairdressers and salons in that place, and each one of them come up and said, what is it you're doing? Some of them were nice, some of them weren't. And then I went to, where else did I go? Like I said, I go all over and do this, you know what I mean? And you just get different reactions.
It sounds like a dead interesting thing to do.
Yeah.
I've also got my like corporate and my GDPR head on.
So can you explain that? The
It's data protection laws.
So is if I'm not mistaken, that's for in there though, isn't it?
GDPR is just a law and an act that's like, it's just a public law and an act of GDPR. Google it.
That's what I mean. I've not come across that because, like I said, all I know is public photography.
It's data protection. It's because these people, or I don't know. Obviously, you're filming me. I don't know where this stuff's gonna go. Do I? I don't know. You could post it on social media, and I might not be happy about that. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered. You can post, do whatever you want.
That's good. At least then, yeah.
I'm not doing anything. Whatever. And it's been really interesting to hear what you are doing and stuff.
Because that's what I mean. As far as I know, like I get the protection, but as far as I'm aware, people who are, like I said, going to be selling the images, going to be putting them on something like a news outlet or using them for a website, then you need consent. But when you're just out in public, if I go and stand in the high street and I just stand there and people are walking past me, I can't ask permission of everybody that walks past me.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
You need to wear something saying just like...
No, but no, not really. You can... that's what I mean. You can say I'm a independent journalist, but there's no companies that print off journalist cards. I mean, I could just go home and print one of them off myself. You know what I mean? I could just print that off myself and it'd make no difference to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it's exactly, that's what I mean. It won't make any difference.
I think it's just because obviously you're stood in front of a Morrisons shop. I don't know. I'm studying. This is what I mean. I'm not exactly intimidating, am I? You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not coming in. We've just got concern for them people that come through them doors, haven't we? And that's obviously why I've come outside to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll ask you a question then. Have you ever heard of audits? Do you know what audits are?
An audit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you sign something off, or when you go and back check something. What do you mean, like a photography audit, or?
Well, in America they're called First Amendment audits.
Okay.
Here, obviously, it's audits. We go around filming, like I say, anywhere that's publicly accessible. Police stations, we'll stand outside a police station.
Yeah.
And again, if you were to phone the police, then that would go into seeing how the police would react if they stand by the professionalism and, you know, because photographers have been arrested and it's like they're not breaking the law, but they've been arrested for absolutely doing nothing wrong. Some people will go in. Some people will go in and film because we're trying to break that barrier of, you know, there's that much technology coming out today, and little, you know, I could come in there with a little camera, and you wouldn't be aware, would you? You wouldn't know.
Again, obviously, when Naddy come over, he said he was so. We're told that we've got to tell everybody when we're filming. You know what I mean? That's what they're told. The security guards are briefed to go.
They don't always do it. To be fair, they don't. They don't.
So, part of my role is what look after customer complaints for the region, and we get a lot of complaints around like security guards and not knowing being filmed and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? And it's them not going, and they've got it that. This is where me back with my GDPR head on is that's what we're told to do. We're told that when you approach somebody, you say, right, I'm going to start videoing you now because you've given them that, you know, you've told them.
But that's what I mean. I'm not approaching anybody. I'm just standing here minding my own business. Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting in the way. I'm not interfering with what anybody's doing. I'm just, look at these people now. They're coming and going, walking past my camera. No issue. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't know. They might go in there and go, what's going on out there? Who's that Morrisons calling? What's he doing?
Yeah, because it's kind of like, it is drawing attention. But really, if people just, you know, that's what I'm saying, went about the business and they're just, like I said, they're walking past my camera 2 seconds, you know what I mean, and then that's it. No bother.
If it was me and it was like I weren't concerned for these people, I'd let you film here all day long, right?
But the problem is, like I've just said to that security guard, it's not really anything you can do out about. You can't physically stop me.
No, and I've come out and with
and you have. You've been lovely. You've been more respectable than some people are. Let's put it that way.
About 5 minutes up yet. I'm not start. Come on, work with me.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You've interfered with what I were doing. I just want to stand here. I don't want to stand here talking to you. So.
Oh, thanks, Kat. I thought we were like getting like.
Oh, you're so nice, you're so kind, you really are. I can tell you're very good at your job anyway. Very good at your job, which is brilliant. But yeah, that's what I mean, it's just making a way to, like I say, the next person could come in with a secret camera and be filming, and you wouldn't be none the wiser, would you?
No.
You know what I mean? You
No,
just...
I think that sometimes happens, doesn't it, in shops? You do like, people do like secret shops.
Yeah, exactly. And you haven't got a clue, so it's kind of like basically just saying stop making a big issue of someone just filming, because in today's climate there's not really a lot you can do it with new technology coming out. You know what I mean? There's people that could wear fancy glasses with spy cameras in, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so you just wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't.
So, you know, I mean, I'm standing here with my mobile phone. Some people could be stood here with a big massive camera, and that's what I mean. It goes back to, if BBC was stood here with their fancy cameras, would anyone batter an eyelid? You know what I mean?
Probably not, but they probably would have to for permission for stuff. That's all.
I don't know if that's what I'm not sure. I think they'd ask for permission if they did an interview with someone. But if they just set the cameras up there, and you know what I mean? They probably would, because they're like, obviously it's a different media then. But being an independent journalist, I don't have to ask permission out in public, so it's a different kind of ball game. So you know what I mean? It's a learning curve for everyone, and that's what I mean. And like I say, I'm
glad. I have learned some
but
stuff.
just go away and look up an audits tonight, First Amendment audits, and
First Amendment
and
go look up GDPR.
Yeah, definitely,
It's just GDPR law. It's not anything that Morrisons does.
Yeah.
It's like it's a European passed law, and it's just all about getting people's permission to either take photos or videos or whatever, because...
But I'm presuming, like I say, I don't know a lot about that, but I am presuming that is if you're using their images for a particular something or other.
I guess in your situation, the only thing is we don't know what's happening to
I suppose that's it,
So you could share this on social media, couldn't you?
I could.
And then I would never know that until I see it, and I'm like,
and you've seen yourself,
and like, just really put it on social media. Like,
and if I were to say, and would it make it any different if I were to say that I was?
What, to me personally? To me personally, probably not. No, but these people may be.
Well, but then that's what I mean.
That's the difference, I think.
Yeah.
To me personally, no, probably not.
They might not like it, but
some of these people might not want to see any of themselves.
But again, that's what I mean. It's like I say, these people walking in now, I'm literally just catching the back of their head as they're walking in. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not revealing anything. No. It's not catching anything private. I'm not following them. No. You know what I mean? So it's just an overreaction. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so
I think I partly agree with you, but they still feel uncomfortable, right? So that's the thing that we're concerned about.
That's why I thought we've been here for 5 minutes. I literally thought. 5 seconds. I just thought, really, is it the staff complaining, or is it the people really complaining? How can they complain before they've even, you know?
I think it was a bit of both. There was when I come down, there was people in there actually saying, there's somebody outside. They've got the phone, and that's videoing, and
it baffles me. I mean, obviously I'm doing this, but it does baffle me why people make such a big deal of a camera.
Yeah.
I really...
Listen, I agree, because like you said, we're in a world these days where there's all sorts of technology.
Yeah.
Cameras.
And like I say, I know you said that's your security, but when you go into town centre, people forget how much they're being filmed.
Yeah.
And they don't know what's being done with that. When they're being caught on CCTV, they don't know what's being done with it.
It's true, but there's general disclaimers like on everywhere. Look, CCTV.
Oh yeah, but not when you're walking to local town centre. Yeah.
You're true. Town centre. So obviously in Morrisons we have that, don't we?
Yeah. But I bet nobody even reads that. Do you know what I mean? They don't even pay attention to that. Yeah.
I think that's what you need here, like a disclaimer.
But again, that wouldn't really make any difference.
It's not being used for anything other than...
I could have a landlord saying independent journalist. Like I say, I could go home and print one off myself that says independent journalist.
Yeah.
Again, it wouldn't make any difference.
So what is that? What is an independent journalist?
It's just somebody who collects their own footage for their own use. They could, put it on put the images on their own website, their own, you know what I mean?
So I guess that's where there'd be that problem, wouldn't there, with the GDPR thing? Because you're sharing it on a website, you're then making it public to people. I think that's where...
Yeah, but it's not... I think, again, it falls under the category as because it's not being sold, the images aren't being sold, it's not being bought.
It's just that... So GDPR is it's privacy law, isn't it, as well? So
yeah.
What you're doing, if you share it on a website... that's where the privacy.
I
bit
think,
comes
but I
in.
think isn't that? Am I right in saying when you do that, you usually get people's names and stuff? So you're using people's names with the face.
Well, no, I still think because somebody might just stumble across it, like this person here might stumble across it and then just
Yeah.
go, why am I didn't want to be on the internet, do you know what I mean? I didn't
I
want
know.
to be on there, and the next minute they're on there and they're like, oh, what's going on here? How did that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's true. But again, it's like, why did they make a big fuss of the face being on film for literally 2 seconds?
The problem is, isn't it, because we're all busy people and we're doing lots of
Yeah.
stuff. We haven't got time for me and you to have this conversation that we've just had to understand stuff, have we? That's the problem.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't really want to make a big deal of it, you'd say, come out, ask me. I've told you I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking any laws. Okay, no worries. Go back inside. Carry on. What were you doing?
Yeah, but
You know, you've chose to stand here and talk to me. I'm not forcing you to. I've not asked anyone to come out and approach me. So that's what I mean.
I've found out lots of interesting stuff. I've definitely found out lots of interesting stuff. I'm hoping you'll move on.
I will do now. You are very nice. I will.
Thank
I'll
you.
go.
I
Yeah.
massively appreciate that. I do. It doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. And
That's good. And I can tell you're amazing at your job. You really are.
It's making some people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's maybe their ignorance.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
It
It
is.
is.
So
Yeah. That's
completely
what I
get where
mean.
you're coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. This is what I mean. It's a topic in.
Right, so
You know.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Pardon?
I'll check it
Yeah,
out later on.
yeah. And then look at, like I say, look
I'll
at
look at
the other
some of the
videos.
Yeah.
Look at, you know, you'll see it is kind of harmless.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh,
It
I
is.
will do. I will
It's
do. Now
it's
you-
very controversial
Now-
and
now
it gets
you've,
people talking and
Yeah.
you know questioning it whether
Well, I'll have
you
a
know
look.
we should
I'll
do
have a
it.
look. I'll have a look.
But
Now
honestly,
you're-
people
now
are going to
you're
love
friends.
you though. People will love you because you're very friendly.
Alright,
You're
okay,
very
thanks.
friendly.
I'll
So
keep that. And thank
yeah.
you for chatting. And
Yeah.
Thank you for moving on.
You-
to me. And have a very good
I'm only doing it because you're very nice.
Alright,
So
okay.
yeah, you too. Merry Christmas. See you
Merry Christmas.
later.
Have a good
Bye
one.
bye.
See you in a bit.